All right. Hey guys, this is Matt for nerdstock.net here now with Mark Weber from McFarlane Toys. Mark, how's it going today?
It's great. It's always good to be at Toy Fair. We can show off our stuff. We can see everybody else's cool stuff.
It's like Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, my birthday, everything rolled into one weekend.
And Valentine's Day, right? Well, the things we're showing off most, I'm the sports brand manager, so that's closest to my heart. You can see that actually the back of him right here is our Terry Bradshaw figure. We chased the license for Terry Bradshaw for years. And finally this year we managed to push it through. So he's one of the most beloved Steelers of all time, one of the most popular teams in the nation. But he's also been on Fox's pregame show for almost 20 years. So everybody likes Terry, I think, on some level, whether they think he's a goof or a four-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. So having Bradshaw in our NFL lineup is a real coup for us. Pretty excited about that.
Is there any chance we could have a modern version of Bradshaw sitting behind a commentator's desk maybe?
Well, the funny part is it's not quite the same thing, but we have a two-pack later in the year. He'll come out single-packed in July, and then I think it's in August there's a two-pack of him and Howie Long as players. So they actually played once in 1981, and Terry, a very young Howie, chased a very old Terry around the field, and that's what we're kind of replicating in that two-pack. We're showing off our NHL Playmakers. Playmakers are our smaller, more articulated figures that are aimed sort of towards a younger audience. So we started with baseball, and it was a good seller for us, and then our football ones sold very, very well. So the natural follow-up is to do hockey. So we've got our first prototypes for Sidney Crosby and Roberto Luongo's figures.
Now you also have some Halo stuff and some Walking Dead stuff, so let's talk about that.
The Halo stuff, the two things I really like are actually prototypes for stuff that doesn't have a set release date yet, but they're huge vehicles. There's the Falcon, which is the big air assault sort of troop carrier thing for the UNSC forces, and then there's the Banshee, which is one of the Covenant's main air attack vehicles, and they're both huge. And so, nothing's cooler than a big vehicle. And we all wanted the AT-AT or the USS Flag when we were kids, so having a big vehicle for our Halo line, both for the heroes and the villains, is something I think will help push it forward.
Do we have a price point for those yet?
Not yet, and then what we're trying to see actually is not so much the sizing of it, but we're trying to see how we can disassemble them to fit into the boxes, because almost as important as price point is how many can you fit in a case, how many can you fit on a shelf. So we're trying to find a way, how can we break them down so they fit together, fit apart in a box, and yet will fit together and still be a sturdy toy. That's kind of what we're wrestling with right now. Well, the only other big push is Walking Dead, that we signed that license for both the comic book and the TV show. And the TV show is such a huge hit this fall. And what actually benefited us and hurt everybody else is when the last episode finished, and they said, stay tuned for Walking Dead Season 2 next Halloween. So there's a whole year, but we have a long development process. So to be able to put together two different lines, a comic line that'll launch right before the series premiere, and then a TV line that'll launch a couple weeks afterwards. So it's nice for us because we just announced it on Thursday, put out 2 images, then 2 images on Friday, and then lo and behold, we have painted prototypes here. So the thing that's gotten the most traffic at the booth and the thing that everybody really wants to see is our Walking Dead toys.
Can I see you do your Walking Dead zombie impression for us?
It's like, Arr.
That was pretty good. All right, I'll give it to that one. That was good. So, Mark, how do we find out more about McFarlane Toys?
The best way to find it is go to our website. It's McFarlane.com or Spawn.com. We post all our breaking news up there. The news section is on the front page. And then if you want to discuss, argue, fight, what's your favorite, that sort of thing, we have dedicated message boards there for both what we consider our toy fans and our sports fans.
Well, Mark, thank you very much.